Look at that nice crispy skin. As you can see, juicy as. Welcome back everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you a turkey breast recipe that's going to be the star of the show on Christmas Day, and you can do it in your oven or barbecue like we're doing today. So we're going to get started by setting our barbecue up. Now we're going to get some charcoal going, and I'm going to do that by using our grill gun. Alright, and after about a minute our charcoal's ready, so we'll shut our lid and open up our vents. So whether you're using your barbecue or oven, you want to get that to 180 Celsius or around 350 Fahrenheit. Now we're going to be working with a boneless turkey breast. We're going to be butterflying it out, we're going to be stuffing it and rolling it. So the first thing we want to do is get this stuffing mix sorted. Alright, now in a pan on medium to high heat, we want to put some butter in. That's about 2 tablespoons. And then we've got half a brown onion and half a green pear, both finely chopped. And now you want to turn the heat down to medium and just let them caramelise away. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes. These have softened up and started caramelising nicely. Now I'm going to add in a handful of lightly crushed walnuts. And then I'll add a small amount of breadcrumbs and keep stirring until I get a stuffing type consistency. You can see how that's sort of binding together now. That's the consistency I want. So I'm going to turn our heat off and let that sit for 5 minutes while we get this turkey breast sorted. Alright, so here we have our turkey breast. It's around the 2 kilo mark, so what we need to do now is butterfly it out. So get yourself a sharp knife, and about halfway in, you just want to start slicing. You want to keep going until you get almost through to the other side. Now we've still got the tenderloin on here, we're going to wrap that up inside, and if you wanted to get yours a little bit flatter, then get some cling wrap, lay it over there, and then just give it a good bash with a meat tenderizer. Alright, now for the fun part. Now you can either use fresh cranberries, but I'm going to lay down some cranberry sauce, so get some gloves on or make sure your hands are clean because they're going to get dirty for this part. So I'm going to lay down a generous amount of our cranberry sauce. And then we're going to get our stuffing mix and lay that in there too. Now spread that around nice and even. And then we can start rolling this turkey up. Alright, now to secure everything in place, we're going to tie this turkey up. So I'm going to start with one string in the middle. So we're just going to make a loop, go through that, tie a knot. I'm going to put a knot in this tag end so it doesn't pull through on itself. We'll wiggle our string back and forth to tighten up. And once it's firm, just make a loop, go over your tag end, pull it tight, and that'll lock it off. And snip your ends off, and repeat a few more times. And if you want, you can even do a string lengthways, and that'll sort of bring it back into shape a bit better. And we're going to top it off with some of our Garlic Goals all-purpose rub. And now that's ready for the barbecue. So we're right at that temperature we want to be at. I'm going to get a nice small chunk of peach wood on. So we'll open our lid, get our wood chunk on, get our heat deflector in, get our cooking grate on, and our beautiful turkey breast. And now we'll shut our lid. Alright, so at that temperature, a turkey breast that size is going to take around an hour per kilo. So we're going to be looking at around the 2-hour mark for this cook, but we're going to be taking this turkey breast until it reaches an internal of 74 degrees Celsius or 165 Fahrenheit. Now, if you've got some other favourite flavours you want to use in that turkey breast stuffing or on the seasoning, by all means go ahead and do it. That's just a real simple combination I find super tasty. Now, cooking just a turkey breast on its own is a great option, especially if you don't want to cook a whole bird or you just simply don't have a family big enough that will warrant cooking a whole bird. A lot of people get quite overwhelmed when it comes to cooking a whole turkey, but they are completely boneless and they're super easy to carve on the day as well. So we're just going to let that turkey breast cook away and we'll be back once we hit that internal temperature we spoke about before. Alright, so it's been just over 2 hours. We've hit our target internal temperature, so let's open up our barbecue and have a look. Alright, so that's looking awesome. Look at that nice crispy skin. That's our target internal in the thickest part, so let's get it out. All right, so our turkey breast is out. I'm gonna let that rest for 10 minutes before we slice and serve it. That's just gonna allow all those juices in the meat to really relax back throughout that whole cut, and we're gonna get a really nice, consistent eating turkey throughout that whole breast. So we'll give this 10 minutes, then we'll come back when it's ready to slice and serve. All right, this has had a nice little rest. Let's cut it open and have a taste. As you can see, juicy as. All right, now to cut a slice off for a taste. We are getting a bit of rain, so I do apologise if you're picking any of that up. Oh, let's have a taste. Oh, wow. That is such a good flavour, that stuffing, the juicy, tender turkey breast and that crispy skin. And that hit from the garlic goals on the skin just really tops it off. So couldn't be happier with that. A great option for Christmas Day. So that's the end of the video. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. I'm going to go get out of this rain and serve this up with the family. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.